What's up, y'all? So today is going to be a bit of crazy talk today. It's been a minute, right? So, let's talk. First, for starters, I want to address someone. Francis, I thank you for heeding the ultimatum that was given. The fact that you are one of few who worship Mother is a testament to your resolve. And the fact, unlike your more recent predecessors, you never touched boys. So I really appreciate that as well. With that being said, let's move forward, shall we? Let's talk about the Lunar Mercury Comms Array. What is it? What exactly is it? Well, the moon is a iron-nickel composite. It's kind of the outer shell is an iron-nickel composite, and then you have the inside, which is composed of what I like to call dark iron. You don't know what dark iron is at this moment because how could you?
That would be the dynamo that was powering the field itself, or in other words, the liquid core of the moon. A liquid core is needed to make an electromagnetic field.
What I'm letting you know is that there is a core to it. With that being said, if you ever seen the movie Moonfall,
they're like whales. That's a white dwarf. They've harnessed the building blocks of the universe! No one look at me. I might cry.
it's kind of like that. Maybe not the same design, but kind of like that. And really, what it was designed for was a comms array to communicate with the outer realms. Because really, you don't realize where you are, so you have no clue what's going on. With that being said, that's a part of what I have to tell you. Okay, so let's finish with the Lunar Mercury Comms Array. So, they really started talking about Mercury recently, telling you that they found certain things and then hiding it from you in the same breath because you haven't heard anything about it since they said they discovered something. Now, with the moon, again, it's a outer shell, and all that powdery substance, that hydrogen 3, it's from the ionized hydrogen that surrounds us all. If you don't realize that space is nothing but ionized hydrogen, then you're either foolish or you've been lied to. So, honestly, all that stuff on the moon is being accumulated because of not only what the moon is made of, but the fact that the moon is attracting it. It attracts ionized hydrogen.
A strong field on the moon may have shielded the surface from the solar wind, the supersonic plasma emitted from the sun. Planetary scientist Benjamin Weiss of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology told Newsweek. He went on to note this may have prevented the surface from being space-weathered and the soil becoming rich in solar gases like it is today.
So what does that mean? Opposites attract. Now, with that leads me to my last bit of information about the array. So, it was initially created to communicate with Earth. Enlil created it for his wife. At the time, it was a gift from one lover to another, so that they knew, no matter where they were, in space or in time, they would always be connected. Isn't that beautiful? Like, when I heard that story or remembered it, I'm just like, oh, hopeless romantics. So, the moon is a satellite, and so is Mercury. Heck, Titan, for that matter. Titan was created too, but that's a different kind of satellite, so to speak. But, with that, let's move on to the sun. Why does it glow like that? what's going on? It's creating all of that hydrogen. No, it's not. Not doing any of that. And it's funny because they try to say we don't know why the corona of the sun is so much hotter than the sun itself.
You can see the plasma atmosphere in this image. The strange thing about the sun's corona is that its temperature is between 1 million and 3 million degrees Celsius, whereas the sun's surface temperature is only about 5,500 degrees Celsius. And currently we don't really know why.
Well, that's because that's friction. That is friction. So ionized hydrogen is being pulled towards the sun, and because of the extreme magnetism, friction is created on a quantum and massive scale at the same time. So it's kind of like this, back and forth all the time. It gets really, really hot, hotter than the hand even. But that's what's happening. And you really can't realize that there are ships traveling in and out of the sun all day, every day. But how could you realize that? How could you? I mean, there's one person out there who actually does, and is very vocal about it. She's very, very vocal. Said, honestly, people, you can't see what exactly is going on at the star, because this is how we're able to travel. And I could elaborate on stellar traveling, but what sense would that make? Because you're trying to escape, right? So telling you a way of escape, even though knowing full well that you don't even know how to access it or use it, so you would be able to do it anyway. But it's still interesting to say and hold it over you, because it kind of just is like, you don't really realize where you are, do you? You read about it, you know of it, but there are people out there who at this moment are more. Such is life. Just gotta go with it. So that leads me to this. The chosen. You've been experiencing headaches. You're manifesting your thoughts. You're becoming something more. And at this moment, people around you notice it. They see the glow. They want to be near it.
Who is the master? There is one place that you have not looked, and it is there that you shall find the master.
You look like a master to me.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
I
damn. Let me go, motherfucker, let me go.
Such is life. But I have to tell you, sooner or later, you're going to have to leave. Because the cosmos awaits. We have to cultivate anew. And we will. So, remember this. Zion is coming. And when you see it, you'll know. The brightest star in the sky isn't really a star. It's a ship. And you're going to be traveling on the greatest adventure of your lives. And then once that is over, we start this little merry-go-round again. So, how you living? Fear, shaking, underneath a spell? Or are you free? just going with it. For me, when I'm dealing with a lot of the people I know or the vessel knows, it's just pretend emotions. Because I control my emotions. I control all things. And all things are controlled by me, just like they are with you. So with that being said, I know you're living good. I know you're living well. I know you're living. So, welcome to this realm of all possibilities. And as for the 3D governmental apparatuses, at this moment I'm about to disband the heck out of y'all, because really, what's the point of pretending like you really care about these people? I mean, a lot of your organizations were created to keep you guys in a specific spot in order for you not to overstep your bounds and think that you were the dictators of the year. Everything is done for a specific reason in tandem with other things in order to facilitate the greatest narration that could ever exist. Created by the greatest author who ever existed. So, is it you? Is it me? Is it us? Well, yes, it is. So, with a smile on and positive vibes your way. For the light workers, keep doing your thing. For the chosen, stay on mission. And for those who know, let's get it.